Welcome back to another episode of Binge Warmers.
My name is Hopper.
My name is Steven.
And we are
Farmers.
We're heavy-hearted today, folks. It's the last possible episode of season 2.
No, there may be some in the back. Go check.
Yeah, let me go check
in the back. See if you got any more.
Like I'll walk away like a Muppet. No, it's called Back with a Vengeance.
Oh, yep. We got Kevin Levin and Vilgax. Double duo special.
Yeah, truly a meeting of the minds. What a great episode.
It really is a phenomenal episode.
We waste no time either.
Oh, yeah.
It's all action.
It's like the whole time.
It's just phenomenal, this episode.
Yeah.
This might be the best episode of the series.
I don't know. Last season finale was pretty epic, too.
That's true, but this one, yeah, maybe it was a little bit better paced than the last one. And you got more like the grandpa kind of coming, realizing grandpa's plumber and stuff.
Yeah, you
like
had
that.
a little bit more subplot than just that.
But I don't know. I like this one because we get Kevin, we get Vilgax, and it's
we
exactly
get Master Control.
Master Control is another big one. This plays out exactly like you think it would. Vilgax and Kevin just start going at it as soon as they see each other.
Yeah.
Kevin's on the Mega Cruiser.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Before we start talking about this episode for real, we're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by September 1st.
Right.
So please subscribe and send this to your Ben 10, 11 friends. We've done all the way up through season 2 at this point.
Yeah.
We'll continue to do 3 and 4 seasons.
Season 3 comes out next week.
Yeah, if we get to 1,000 subscribers by September 1st, 2024,
yeah,
we will eat some of Grandpa Max's meal combinations, like marinated mealworms. What does he eat that one time?
I shudder to think.
He says like dung beetle gumbo or something. I don't know. It'll probably just be from the classic series, even though he did just say rotted eggs and sugar water.
That he didn't eat that. He was craving it because he was a worm.
He was craving it.
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Rotten eggs. What if they were like intentionally?
It's not safe to eat rotten eggs.
Well,
you get food poisoning.
I guess you don't like your fans then.
Not enough to get food poisoning. I've had that. That sucks.
Anyway, so we're really excited to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we think that would be a good incentive for you guys to subscribe.
Our misery is your entertainment.
Anyway, so yeah, back with a vengeance.
Yep. Ben unlocks Master Control, and he spends the entire episode abusing that thing.
Oh yeah, they're at Niagara Falls, which is a really iconic location. So it's cool that we got like Mount Rushmore, and then Niagara Falls is like the next location. But yeah, Vilgax and Kevin come through swinging, and good thing he has Master Control because
he wouldn't have lasted without it.
He probably wouldn't have lasted, right? Like I don't know how far Stinkfly gets him against Vilgax and Kevin.
Not far at all.
Who would he have it would have probably been forearms, right? Or
he'd have to have been forearms the whole time just to stand a chance, I think.
But even still, he's really switching on the dime. Like he really has good control of it.
Oh yeah, he was mastering that thing.
I mean, he's turning into Stinkfly to stop falling while Kevin falls into the thing.
Yeah.
He turns into gray matter to get out of Vilgax's clutches.
Yeah.
And then people are like, Max and Gwen are falling, so he turns into Accelerate, sprints over to him. Turns into Stinkfly, flies up to him, grabs him.
Yeah.
He's just doing the most.
He's doing it all.
Yeah.
He's like perfect control over it.
Seriously, perfect control. And he's switching to them just for that one function. Sort of like how we see Ben 10,000 do later.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
This is really like a cool progression of how Ben could be in the future, you know?
Yeah. Well, it is different, though, because what Ben has to do before now is that he had to he essentially had to work with what he had, and the fact that he only had, like, let's say, Diamond Head, you know? So then he had to really be imaginative with what he could do with Diamond Head. And in this case, instead, he can just be like, oh, well, this one will fit perfectly right here, so let's go there instead kind of thing.
What do you like better?
I kind of like aspects of both. The anime in me, the anime fan loves the switching because it's multiple powers. It's you being the main character kind of thing.
I'm thinking too about like JoJo's where like he just has the one power. It's just the stand power, but he uses it in such different interesting combinations.
Yeah, but then you have like My Hero's
like unlock powers and stuff. The one for all.
I was about to say I don't know how far into the show you've watched. Okay. Yeah, so he's got all those different powers.
Steven at one point was like, we were asking him who his favorite hero was, and I was on season like 1 or 2, and he goes, I like Midoriya. He just has all these different cool powers. And I'm like, spoiler alert!
Yeah. Caleb looks at me and goes, he didn't get that far, you idiot. And I was like, I was lying, of course.
I was just being funny.
Tee-hee moment.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't. They're both good.
They're both good. But
I would like a variety. Like if we got a Ben 10,000 show, it would be cool to have him just hot switching.
I think the hot switching really helps when you're fighting like the big bads. Yeah. You know, day to day, you don't need to hot switch. You can just switch into whatever alien you want. But when you're fighting Vilgax and Kevin 11, you need to be switching on the fly to fight them and make up. It's
That's true.
It's like an epic boss fight. From any shonen anime. So I like it.
Well, we get that too because in Ben 10,000, where Ben 10,000 as a kid, you see Kevin like comes out and Ben doesn't really like do a ton of hot switching. He goes straight for way big and he's like. Just pounding the ground.
Yeah, because he's like, Kevin's a threat that needs to be put down now.
This is more than one time it happens.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Anyway.
It's also weird, when we take a little side note, in Ken 10, the Omnitrix is made as this, like, item of peace and this big thing, and Ben goes, yeah, I just made another one for you, buddy. Here, my son can have the Omnitrix now. I'm like... What?
Such a good episode, though.
It is. It's so good.
When I saw that, I'm like, oh, we're getting Ben 10,000 next. Like, this is like the backdoor pilot or whatever.
Yes, dude.
No.
Which is good. I didn't want another Boruto. I did not want Ken 10.
Oh, no. I wanted Ben 10,000.
Yeah.
I wanted him to be like the main guy. I wanted to be
the main man.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Give me a little something.
Anyway, what do you think about the Mega Cruiser coming back for Kevin?
The Mega Creature.
Mega Cruiser?
Oh, yeah, that was sick. I just don't know how Vilgax was a frozen block of ice. I guess Ben just launched him into space and he just floated.
I think the last time we saw him, he shot him or he exploded.
He exploded on his ship.
So maybe he did get launched into space because they were close to orbit or something. I don't know. It's weird. It's kind of shaky.
It's a hand wavy.
It's kind of hand wavy. Maybe he I don't know. If he was Arctic Iguana and froze him and then shot him into space, that would be.
But he was an Arctic Iguana.
Well, you don't know.
I do know.
You didn't see it, did you?
Okay. You're right.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, obviously they do some kind of hand wavy stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. It works. Kevin's talking about oh, I went every corner of the galaxy I went to. They were saying one person's name, Vilgax.
Yeah, so it makes you wonder where all Kevin's gone. You know what I mean?
And it's interesting to note too, like a bunch of the alien designs from that. The gladiatory episode, I forget what it's called, but that episode with Ben and Kevin to fight together in the gladiatory thing. A bunch of those aliens are on the ship helping Kevin, like they're like his timid crew who's like helping him get Vilgax in.
Which they're not happy about it.
No, but it's like a bunch of the same designs from that episode, so it makes you wonder, like, did he go collect them after they got shot out of their escape pods?
Yeah, he's like, hey, you come here. You're not getting out of here. Or they could have been audience members.
Could have been audience members, I guess, but it was like this. It was like the gladiators that left, like. Yeah. There's like the bubble helmet guy who comes back in Omniverse. There's like the guy with the eye stalks and he's like green. But it is cool that they're like in that gladiatory ship. And I guess there's more. It's a huge ship, so maybe there was just more species.
More gladiators. Yeah,
maybe that's what it was. But Vilgax is immediately unfrozen. He's like, "You're disgusting. I'm gonna kill you."
Yeah, he's like, "I don't need to talk to you." And he goes, "Wait, you're an amalgamation of Omnitrix aliens. What's that about, huh?"
And so he figures out that Kevin's DNA is also merged to the...
Yeah, because of his Osmosian heritage.
And, well, as we later find out. But then it's also interesting that that's the reason why they can take off the watch, because Kevin's DNA is mixed with it enough to where he can get in close and put the machine on him. So it's cool that Vilgax needs him and Kevin needs Vilgax to at least distract Ben while he's doing it.
And of course they try to betray each other in the end.
Oh yeah, you saw it coming from a mile away because Vilgax is like, why would I trust you? You're just gonna take the Omnitrix for yourself. And Kevin's like, no, I just want to beat up Ben. And then obviously as soon as they get it off, Kevin's like, yeah, you're not getting this. And he like sprints away.
Honestly, he fooled me because I was like, man, this is a perfect team up. All Kevin wants is to kill Ben, and all Vilgax wants is the Omnitrix.
It turns out Kevin's more gray than we thought he was.
Yeah,
he's got more
gray matter in him than we thought.
There you go.
Yeah,
more matter than gray ultimately. But I was gonna say he doesn't use a lot of his combinations in this. Like, you know how in the last episode, he like used like stink fly goo and heat blast fire.
Yeah.
Or like accelerate speed and diamond head durability.
Yeah, I think he thought since Vilgax was there, they were just gonna muscle it.
I guess so, but he does do like a stinkfly wing into like forearms kick or something.
Oh yeah, he did do that.
He does he
takes his wild mutt leg.
It's like passive punches.
Yeah,
like
Vilgax like this.
I know he knows that Vilgax doesn't get hurt by that, but he's just a kid doing his best. Yeah. Do you like Kevin or Vilgax better in this?
Oh, Vilgax.
Vilgax for sure.
I love Vilgax.
He does
a
good job.
Juice his arms up.
Oh my gosh,
like
yeah.
SpongeBob.
He's like
muscle arms.
Blows it up and Popeyes. I love that Kevin's just like, you don't look that tough. And Vilgax is like, you need to not underestimate me, boy.
He like bodies him, dude.
Yeah. So cool, dude.
And when he runs, he's got that metal sound when he's running.
Oh yeah, because
it's so sick.
Yeah. He's very cool.
He's so cool.
OG.
Yeah, Benton Classic.
I said OC in one of the last ones.
Interesting.
That's original character. OG Vilgax is like one of the best designs, like threatening.
Villains.
He's like Darth Vader
voice
mixed.
Actors.
Yeah, he's like Darth Vader mixed with Davy Jones.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Do you fuck with that?
I fuck with that hard.
Is there anything else you could say to that? Add to that? Bane,
because
he's got the steroid stuff going on.
Superman.
Sort of dark side too.
Hulk.
Sort of Hulk, maybe
Thanos
a little bit.
Yeah.
Definitely an Ultimate Alien or
Yeah.
It's Alien Force Season 3, I think, where he's got the glove.
Yeah.
That's definite Thanos vibes.
He gives Adventure Times vibes. He's like multicolored and he's got a sword on his back and stuff. He feels like he should go play an Adventure Time.
I can see that. Yeah.
The art style just seems Adventure Timey.
Damn it, Finn!
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, the Princess Bubblegum will be mine.
You need to cool your buns.
Could you imagine that, dude? That'd be such a cool crossover.
You know the show OKKO? It's like one of the more modern shows.
Mm-mm.
There's like something I'll put up a clip too because it's really cool. But it's for some reason starts glitching into other Cartoon Network characters.
Oh,
so like when he's going to get the final punch, he like turns into Ben. He turns into like Flapjack. He turns into like Ed and Eddie.
Oh, that's sick.
Like, it's pretty cool. I think it's reboot Ben though. So.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Why?
Just because
he have anything nice, huh?
He was the one on TV at the time. Anyway.
Yeah. So Ben and Gwen and Grandpa Max are not happy with Ben.
Oh no, yeah, he's annoying the piss out of them.
Yeah.
He's like pooping in their yogurt.
Oh, he's just spitting it. I think it was ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah, it looked like ice cream with like whipped cream and a cherry on top.
And
he just imagine, dude. I'd be so pissed.
I think Grandpa's like, "Hey, can you cut that out?" And he's like, "For a millisecond."
Gotta go.
And he like steals his ice cream.
I thought that was funny. She was laughing.
She laughed really hard at that.
She's like, "Oh." No, but it is like there's a line. You annoy someone.
Yeah.
He's spitting my food, man. That's crossing the line.
He's also there's a hint of a message here about Ben not using his watch for like personal gain.
Yeah.
He is stink fly for a long time. She's like, You've been stink bug for hours, and he's like, "Well, I've been charging people rides."
Yeah.
And he like throws money.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on, Ben, you're better.
I think it also shows like Ben's always wanting master control, and then when you get it, you see that he can't actually handle the master control because at the end of the day, he's a 10-year-old.
Well, it's a good. It's good that he had it. Like,
yeah, no, it's awesome that he had it, but it's good that they took it away. Even though I was upset, I'd like for him to have master control, but in Alien Force, he kind of has, He
has it better, but there's limits to it too. So it's not like
he doesn't get timed out, which is annoying for the most part.
He does. It's like the Omnitrix needs to recharge or something.
Yeah.
He can hot swap between aliens, which is cool.
Which is sick.
But he doesn't really have like a full charge or whatever.
Yeah,
which is still kind of annoying because.
But we get away from the annoying. The watch never gives me what I want until like season 3. They bring it back after the events of Alien Force.
They do it once or twice in Alien Force, but it's definitely like
like
after the hybrid stuff, he sees Lodestar, I think.
Well, that's the thing is I remember after the hybrid stuff, he said, "Oh, the watch it reverted back to basics because of how much energy it had to give."
It didn't.
And then it didn't, but it did. So then
it didn't give him a new playlist like we thought he was going to get.
Yeah.
Was that at the end of Alien Force or? Had to have been the end of season 2.
Yeah, because there's 3 seasons of Alien Force.
Because Ultimate Alien or Alien Force ends with the Ultimatrix.
Yeah.
So it had to have been.
Because I think season 3 is with Albedo.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. So
anyway, but it shows Lodestar on his watch, and
you're like,
we're like, 10 new aliens.
Yeah, and then the creator's like, "Oh, we don't want to do
that's pretty. That's pretty heavy lifting.
Yeah, we don't have to do.
We all like Humongosaur, right? Let's just do Humongosaur first.
Dan loves him.
He gets some more stuff in that 3rd season. He gets like Diamond Head back.
Yeah, they throw in some OGs, which I like having the OGs because none of them were bad.
No, they're all good. I mean, he gets like Cannon Bolts and Upchuck for the rest of it, even though I think he had Way Big too, just pretty much unlocked. Anyway, yeah. So
right now though, Ben can't handle hot swap and master control. He's just too much of a child.
I think he kind of gets humbled really quickly.
Yeah.
In this, and I think he kind of understands that maybe I think he would still like ultimate control. But
he would, but he doesn't need it.
And the watch, we know the watch is like that's like a fan theory, I'm pretty sure, but we're pretty sure that the watch is like training Ben to be a better warrior, better fighter anyway. So they're giving him like different aliens that he would need in the situation rather than what he wants in the situation.
Right.
So if he has everything, I mean, granted, it'll work out eventually because as we see,
who's to say that the watch didn't let him get master control because it knew Vilgax and Kevin were coming in.
Big brain. He turns into like pretty much every alien he has right off the bat.
Yeah, I think that's a season finale kind of thing. They want to show you everybody as like a hey, look at these guys.
Plus, like Dr. Anima and the Mutant Ray, we didn't see any of the aliens in their base forms.
Yeah.
So it was like here's all these combos, not base form aliens, and then okay, we'll give you every single base form alien.
Yeah, which I like, and I like that one part. He turns into Cannonbolt, shows him, oh, I got a new alien, and then he's just hiding behind a rock.
But he's doing, he's like a smug little smile.
He's like holding his mouth.
And the Vilgax is like, all right, I've been through this before. Let's go kill Max.
Yeah, let's go get the family.
Yeah, and then like Max has it covered. He's got the Null Void projector.
He was about to take him out.
And then he opens up the portal again. Ben just rushes in, thinks he can do it all himself.
Yeah,
and Vilgax grabs him by the face.
Yeah, was it Diamond Head?
He's Diamond Head. Yeah,
I love Diamond Head.
He goes, I saw that going better in my Diamond Head. It was some line like that, like early 2000s.
So then we get to see the Null Void.
The Null Void is nuts.
Nutty.
Very nutty.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah,
it reminds me a lot of Phantom Zone.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
I guess that's the main inspiration.
Did you watch Young Justice Phantom Zone? You watched the whole show, didn't you?
Well, it's called Young Justice Phantoms, and we think Connor's dead. Spoiler alert for Young Justice Phantoms.
Yeah, but then he's not.
He's in the Phantom Zone.
Yeah.
And when I heard that, I was like, oh, it's so obvious.
Yeah.
I was like, duh.
I literally, when they killed him, I said, no f***ing way you just killed this guy.
It also reminded me of the Ghost Zone from Danny Phantom.
Oh,
because it was something like if you don't touch them, they won't touch you or something.
Yeah.
The villains, the creatures running around.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it was a good season.
Good season. Funny Kevin line in this. He calls Vilgax pretty boy.
Yeah, I know.
What was that about?
Because he's obviously not pretty, but it's like, Kevin, you looked in the mirror, buddy? And then we get the Guardians. They're not called that yet.
The Null Guardians, yeah. It's like the big wild mouth with wings and tentacles. Yeah. It kind of looks like I feel like every space movie was doing this for a while. Their alien design was just big mouth tentacles,
Cthulhu.
Yeah, kind of like Star Wars did that. Episode 7, and then Guardians of the Galaxy 2 did that. It's like a ton of different ones were just like big mouth tentacles. That's the alien. You know what I mean?
It's so weird to think about.
Well, it's just like, can we do something more creative? Like it's just all the same.
Just be a little more creative.
Just do something a little more interesting. Like Ben 10 did this 25 years ago.
Like copying. Ben 10 walked so you guys could fly. I'm just saying.
Ben 10 does have some great creature designs.
Oh, they really do.
I think it's, I don't know what, like that's what keeps me coming back to this. It just feels so like real and authentic. Like everyone's looks different and cool.
And the names too.
Yeah.
I love the names.
Wild Mutt.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Wild Vine does a little bungee jump in this.
Yeah, I know. I like that. I like that a lot.
He makes loogies with some of the aliens
That's
too.
gross. I didn't like that.
Science experiment. Seeing which alien can hawk the best loogie.
It's so weird.
Then Heat Blast is doing it, and he's like,
No, but I liked in the Null Void when the Null Guardians were attacking him and stuff, and Vilgax just jumps on there, and Kevin's like, how'd you do that? He's like, everyone respects me, bitch.
I command respect even in here.
Yeah, and it's like, all right, you know what?
And then later on he says, Ben and Gwen are trying to get back to the portal, and he's like, they're trying to get back to their miserable dimension. Like, Vilgax, you're from that dimension, brother.
He's like, I know. I make it miserable.
But that maybe hints at a little bit of like, maybe he's not from that dimension. Maybe he's dimension hopping sometimes.
Whoa.
He's pretty powerful. I don't know.
It could be. I do like that Grandpa Max comes out studded up. He's like, I'm going to go save Ben.
Oh, there's a really funny moment, too, where Vilgax and Kevin jump on the trolley car that they're all on.
Yeah.
And Vilgax and Kevin rip open the roof. They grab Ben from inside of it. And Max is just like, oh, I never thought you could pick up a apprentice, Vilgax.
Just so casually.
like they'd been old friends.
Yeah.
I never thought you'd get an apprentice. Almost like proud of him. Like, you're coming along, Vilgax.
Yeah, and Vilgax literally says, don't talk to me, you gross
I will
person.
kill you after I get this Omnitrix.
Yeah, he's like, shut your mouth, Denizen. Like, he's literally like, don't ever speak to me in a familiar voice ever again.
You know what's weird about that part, too? They go, he's like, Kevin, Vilgax, you're... And then Kevin's like, alive?
Yeah.
It's like, Ben thought he killed those people.
Yeah, he straight up, he's like, oh, damn.
Because we talked about that with the Ghost Freak episode,
I put a funeral,
too.
like, I did a whole tombstone with you guys.
We mourned for you, Gavin. Anyway, yeah, the Null Void is awesome. We see Ben just like hot switching like crazy. Yeah. He's like, it's like, Diamond Head, forearms, Heat Blast. Like he's just like Wild Mutt.
At one point, he's Heat Blast just flying through. Everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Grandpa Max is like, I'm gonna go in there after him, and Gwen's like, no, you know how to work this. I don't, so I need to go in there. And he's like, okay, you got like, what do you say, like 5 minutes or something?
Something like that.
10 minutes.
At first, he's just like, okay, we'll go, hurry up and get it, and then like it starts malfunctioning.
Yeah, of course it does.
And so he's like, you need to get back now.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he says that, she runs into Stingfly. And then
so that's good.
Yeah.
You know, it's a big void out there.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like an infinite space.
Yeah.
It's just like a whole dimension. I mean,
yeah,
it's
a whole universe essentially.
So I don't know. It's like Australia. It's like where you put all the prisoners.
Yeah, or like Ohio.
Yeah, even better.
Yeah. But yeah, so then they're chasing them, and they're like, no, if they go back there, we're trapped in here forever. We have to go too. So that's when they capture Gwen. Mm-hmm. And Ben's like, okay, fine, I'll give you the watch. Just give me Gwen. I don't know why he thinks this is going to be a real thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Kevin doesn't even pretend to give her back. He just like, I guess he does, but
he's like holding her hand the whole time.
Yeah,
Kevin's like, I'm actually gonna marry her.
She pulls out the Glock on him too.
Yeah, she straight up just as soon as he grabs her, she's just pow pow pow, and he's like, come on, baby,
come on, please. What are you doing? Grandpa Max is like, this is for anything besides Ben, and she's like,
yeah, I looked at her.
But then she just
got a Glock in her Rari, dog.
She unloads on Kevin.
She does. It doesn't do anything.
No,
Grandpa Max, give her the big guns.
Yeah, give her like the Vilgax killing gun.
Yeah,
it's too bulky, I guess.
What are you saying? She's a girl. She
can't handle
it? Oh, okay.
No, she needs.
As long as we're on the same page.
She needs that machine that the SECT had, where like it was the guy had the battery pack and the other guy had the gun. Oh
yeah, the one that had the positive and negative on it, just so you knew that it was a battery.
Well, that's what took Kevin down the second time.
Yeah, it works.
Anyway. No, yeah. So they get the Omnitrix, and Kevin snags it and runs away like he's a little thief.
Yeah, a little goblin.
A
little loot goblin is what we call them in looter shooters.
Oh yeah.
Like if I kill someone in Apex and like Rebo comes over and tries to loot the box and he takes all the shit, I'm like, you little loot goblin, taking everything.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
that's all Vilgax wanted was the Omnitrix.
Yeah, he's like, you little loot goblin, get back here.
So they're chasing after him, and then I guess like they have a skirmish. Gwen gets the Omnitrix.
Yeah.
And then she's she's cut off from the portal.
Yeah.
And she throws a bomb. They think it's the Omnitrix, and then Ben doesn't know she has a plan. Ben just thinks she threw away the Omnitrix.
Yeah, he's like, we're getting out of here.
Yeah, and then so Kevin's like, okay, I'm not letting you leave, but Vilgax chases the thing.
Yeah, he's like, I don't care. I'll stay in here.
And so he just sits there as Ben, and Kevin, who has 10 plus powers, 11 powers, comes up, and then Ben just like runs on his face and gets out of there. It's like the best.
It makes sense.
And then the portal closes like instantly.
Yeah. So dumb.
And then Vilgax catches up to the bomb. It explodes around him, and he's just like sitting there like...
It's unfazed. Like, he's unfazed from that. He's just pissed that he doesn't have the Omnitrix.
Yeah, he's just like, Jonathan!
It's like taking a 50 cal to the face and just being like, I lost my lunch.
Yeah, he's unfazed.
Yeah.
He's unbothered. He's in his lane. He's focused.
But before Ben finds out, he's like, I'm never going to go hero again, yada, yada. And Gwen's like, you may have been ready to give the Omnitrix, but I'm not. Here you go.
She goes, I got a gift for you. And the lighting's really good in this episode. I don't know if you noticed that. Like, she's like, I got a present for you. Like, she's being all like happy and timid about it. And he goes, this is some dopey hug. I don't want it.
Yeah, she's like, okay, I guess I'll keep it.
He says, this is some dopey hug or something. What a dick, dude. Y'all are just about to die in a different dimension.
I will say, if someone tells, right after I lose the Omnitrix, and that same person says, I've got a gift for you, I'm going to be like,
I got a rosebud for you.
Yeah, left one in the oven for you.
Anyway, so he gets the Omnitrix back. You get that iconic shot where he holds it up, and then
dude, you have to
it's like the silhouettes are all behind him and stuff.
Yeah, you're going to have to throw that one
I'll throw it up.
It's sick.
Well, the editor will throw it up.
Yeah. And then he forgets that he quit. That was funny, too. He cut master control. I don't know how he figured out how to disable it.
Oh, that's true. He must have just, like, scrambled it.
And then Vilgax like, I can literally figure that in 5 minutes, dog.
I'm a master of the Omnitrix. Yeah. I've studied that for years. What do you
you also, the second Vilgax sees him, he touches it to make him change back into a human. He's like, you don't think he knows how to unlock master control? You think he's just going to be limited to 10 minutes as an alien?
Ben's just dumb, but I love how confident he is. He goes, face! I zeroed it out. You're going to have to be stuck with the crappy version of it.
Yeah, and he's
like, Ben, it's still good.
And the fact that Ben figured it out at one trip, kind of a little bad misleading writing that he can't just figure it out again,
What do you mean, like master control?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it may lead into the more like the watch was preparing him for the double on fight, or it was something more like it is just that he gotta hit the right combination of things or whatever. I don't know. Maybe the Mutant Ray episode loosened it up for him. Oh. Because it like broke.
Yeah, he broke it.
Anyway, yeah, good episode. The beginning where he's finding out that he can become new aliens. Mm-hmm. This is a guy who's like, "Oh, honey, take my picture," and he sees Wild Mutt and he falls off the thing. And then Ripjaw's to Stinkfly. He picks him up, and the guy's like, "I don't mean to be ungrateful, but I'm gonna be sick."
Yeah. I love that.
Such a funny moment.
Yeah.
This episode's funny. It's
so funny. It's so action packed. It's just such a good season. I'll tell you right now, both season finales have been peak 10 out of 10.
Out of all 4, which one do you like the best?
I don't even remember season 4's season finale. Was
It's
it
like
the what if
it's
one?
like a what if on. It's essentially just Race Against Time, where he goes back to his hometown.
Yeah.
And Vilgax shows up, and then he has to fight Vilgax. Everyone figures out he's the aliens.
Yeah.
I think it's either this one or the
first
third one. Oh wow.
Whoa.
I was gonna say the 2-parter with Ghost Freak.
That is, we do love a good 2-parter, dog.
That's crazy, man. I don't know. They're all really good.
We'll have to take a consensus at the end because I've got to refresh my memory on that one too.
That one does, and just because it's a 2-parter, it has extra.
Oh yeah,
time and
extra
stuff.
stakes and stuff. Imagine if all of them had been 2-parters. You would have gotten.
This could have easy been 2-parters.
Oh yeah, like a whole episode of the Null Void.
That's what I was gonna say. I could have done all that. It doesn't feel rushed though. Like it feels.
No, it feels natural.
Yeah, it all feels well paced.
You could have elongated that.
Elongate, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like this episode a lot.
Oh yeah, it's phenomenal.
Best of the season.
Probably. If not this one, it's got to be Framed for me.
Oh yeah, Framed was really good.
Framed.
Also, honestly, I really like the Gladiator match too.
Ooh, and the Cannonbolt episode.
Well, the Tick episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the Gilbert episode.
You know, Gilbert's a G. We miss Gilbert.
That guy.
Throw up a photo of Gilbert.
We have one probably.
Throw up that GIF of Gilbert blinking.
Do you have that?
It's still up on the screen.
Well, let's go. I'm with it. But yeah, any closing thoughts? Anything else you think?
Season 2, man, what a wild ride.
It's been crazy. 13 weeks.
Yeah, it doesn't feel that long, does it?
No, it really doesn't.
I have really enjoyed it. I think this is my favorite season, just overall.
Yeah.
It's got the best episodes. It kind of continues the stories.
You know what's crazy is, if we're to believe us right now, my favorite season finale is season 2, but my favorite season is season 3. Your favorite season is season 2, but your favorite season finale is 3.
That's fair. You know, season 1 finale is really good too, though.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I think this one is a little bit better than the first one. I think the third one may be a little bit better than this one.
Yeah, they just get better, which is good.
I think
you want to see that.
I think you get more time and
you'd never want a past
energy.
Season finale to be better than a future season.
I agree. And they do something different because like season 3 could have just been, oh, here comes Vilgax and Kevin again. You know what I mean? But no, it's like
Ghost Freak.
Yeah.
And this overarching story arc, which was so good. You didn't get an overarching story arc with season 2 as much. You know, you just had a recurring Kevin. You know,
and Kevin's only in it twice before this third episode or before this season finale.
Before, yeah.
So it's two good episodes, but then we get because Kevin was like Ghost Freak in the first season. It was just one episode, kind of over and done with. But then we get him back for season 2.
Yeah.
And what a villain! I mean, such a great.
Yeah.
It's such a great character too. We get him like way in the future, and the Null Void is what shapes him into being a better guy in the first place.
Dude. I can't wait for Alien Force, dude.
Me too, man.
So
It's good stuff. Comment question of the day: what 2 Ben 10 villains would you like to see team up? I know we get the -10 at the end of season 4.
Yeah, but they don't feel as impactful, honestly.
And like some of them don't even talk.
Yeah.
Let us know which. I would say I want to see Vilgax and.
I would love Vilgax and Ghost Freak.
Ooh,
because they both command like obedience.
They don't like each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Or Ghost Freak and the Freaks from the Zombozo.
Or like Animo and Kevin.
Oh, that'd be cool. Animo and anybody.
Animo would be like, "Can I study you? Can I like rip an arm off real quick just for samples?"
I think for my Ben 10 movie treatment, like Kevin's gonna get powers based on something Animo does.
Oh.
So that way it ties it all in together.
Yeah. But all right. We'll see you next time.
Keep on binging.